Social media equals your visibility engine. Why? Because it keeps you visible to those referral partners and not just clients. And when you combine them, you're not purely client hunting, you're actually building an ecosystem of trust and referrals that can steadily feed your practice. I'm Sylvie Garibaldi, founder and CEO of a well-established marketing training and done-for-you services company, tailored specifically for the modern legal and financial professional worldwide. While it's taken some trial and error to figure out which methods get the best results for professionals who are looking to grow their practices, fast forward to today, my team and I have nailed down and perfected a process that has helped so many of our clients consistently achieve outstanding results and create a legacy for their practices. I created the Serve First, Sell Later marketing podcast to give you simple, actionable, non-salesy, and results-driven marketing to grow your legal or financial practice like so many of our clients have. If you're a lawyer, mediator, financial, or divorce professional who is looking to become highly visible and wants to create a practice that makes an impact, then you're in the right place. Let's dive in. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to episode 99 of the Serve First, Sell Later marketing podcast. I'm your host, Sylvie Garibaldi. So today I want to talk to those professionals that are really active on social media, but maybe you're feeling frustrated because you're not getting referral business or meaningful leads from your social media. Here's what I want to share with you. Approximately 80% of legal firms use social media as their marketing strategy. And an even more telling stat, approximately 84% of firms say social networks are a reliable channel to find, nurture, and convert leads. But here's the thing. What if you shifted your focus slightly from getting clients directly to build referral partner relationships via social media? Because the people who refer clients to you, and you all have different referral partners, such as maybe therapists, financial planners, other attorneys, they are often already using social media and they are watching your activity. So, what does this all mean? In this episode, I'm going to show you how to use social media as a true referral partner tool. And you're going to learn why referral partners plus social media matter together, how to mine your LinkedIn page for followers who could become referral partners, how to reach out and start conversations with those potential partners, the content and collaboration tactics that build those relationships. Because if you've ever posted helpful content and wondered, why didn't any referral partners react? Then I want you to stay with me in this episode because we're going to go beyond posting and cover strategic engagement. So let's get started. So I want to start by just getting very clear on why referral partnerships are so critical and why social media is the perfect vehicle to build and nurture them. So, those of you listening to this podcast, you're most likely a lawyer, a mediator, or divorce professional, and you already know that direct to client marketing is super important. But here's what I want to share with you. There's something that many overlook, and that is your referral sources. So think about other lawyers, therapists, financial planners, HR executives, corporate HR departments, counseling professionals. These are all referral partners that are gold. And so they see people at the moment of decision. And so they're trusted by those potential clients. So when they refer someone to you, the client is already halfway sold. Now, here's the shift. Rather than simply hoping that these referral sources bump into you, use your social media. Your social media gives you the chance to stay top of mind with these folks. So, in a world where about 80% of all law firms maintain a social media presence, and where many firms are already posting and sharing content, you really have to ask yourself, are you using social media strategically to keep your referral network engaged? because I want you to think about this. When you engage on platforms like LinkedIn, Facebook, or Instagram in a way that speaks directly to therapists, financial planners, HR execs, other attorneys, what you're doing is you're not just chasing clients, you're actually building relationships. And I don't think a lot of professionals view it this way. So you're creating a name for yourself among the people who refer. For example, a therapist might follow your company page or see your posts. If you talked about how you work collaboratively with therapists or how you help couples handle their finances during mediation, which is something a financial planner cares about, then that therapist or that financial planner already views you as someone who gets their world. And that makes their referral much more likely. So, in short, referral partners equal your amplifiers. Why? Because they send you clients. Social media equals your visibility engine. Why? Because it keeps you visible to those referral partners and not just clients. And when you combine them, you're not purely client hunting, you're actually building an ecosystem of trust and referrals that can steadily feed your practice. And so, this is why it's so important that we cover this in today's episode. Now, I want to cover the idea of using the LinkedIn page follower strategy. And this is a hidden gold mine. And I'm super excited to share this with you. So, follow me on this. I want you to imagine something for a moment. You've built your company page on LinkedIn and people are clicking the follow button, right? So they're showing up in that follower list for a reason. Now, what if those followers included not just potential clients, but also referral partners? These are referral partners who could send clients to you. And so this is why it's so powerful. For lawyers, mediators, and divorce professionals, the focus is on reaching new clients. But if you shifted your lens to also say, hey, I'm not just trying to reach new clients, I'm also building relationships with the people who refer clients to me. And your LinkedIn page is already the gateway. Okay, so why your LinkedIn company page followers matter? Well, first off, people follow you for a reason. They are interested in what you share. Period. That creates a warmer starting point than a cold outreach. So we know that research tells us that platforms like LinkedIn offer a unique opportunity for professionals to develop relationships, to position themselves as thought leaders, and to create referrals and obviously generate business. So, with that said, your company page followers could include referral partners. Maybe some you already know, maybe some you don't yet, but are not actively engaging in a referral way. So, what do you do with this information? Well, you go to your LinkedIn company page, you click on the analytics and then followers, and you're going to see different job functions, seniority, company size, and industries. And I want you to look through that follower list. Make a short list of people whose role fits a referral partner profile. So, whatever your ideal referral partners are, whether they are financial planners, maybe they are certified divorce financial analysts, perhaps they are recruiting firms, HR executives, just look at all the different types of people who might collaborate with you. For each person on your list, I want you to make note of their name, their title, the company, and what they've posted or engaged with. Are they active on LinkedIn? Do they seem open to networking? So, beyond just mining your existing followers, you also want to grow your follower base purposely because new followers expand your reach and bring fresh potential referral partners into your ecosystem. And so, this is something we do for our clients all the time. Not only do we develop their company page and find them followers and create their social media, we're also helping them grow their followers, which is absolutely important. So, what does this look like? Well, you're going to want to post consistently content aimed at referral partners, whoever they might be. And that signals your value to the audience and encourages them to follow. Now, your company page should ideally have a combination of posts, some that are aimed directly at your referral partners and others that are aimed directly to your end clients. Okay, I hope this is making sense. You also want to use some hashtags. You want to create posts that you know these professionals are going to engage with. And the idea behind this is that it can prompt others like them to follow you as well. So you also want to consider inviting referral partners to share your content or maybe collaborate with you on a post. And so their networks then see your page and maybe follow you. And so growing your follower base matters because a larger, relevant audience increases your chance of drawing in new referral partner contenders who may have never even heard of you before. This is super important because this is something that we do for our clients all the time. Not only do we create their company page, but we write the content, we will do the follower work, we'll also even create the conversations for DMs. So it's super important. If this is you and you're like, hey, you know what? I think I need this help, then book a strategy call with me. You can find a link in the show notes. Okay, so what do you need to do next? So once you've identified those referral partner prospects among your followers and you're working on growing your base of referral partner type followers, then you're ready to move to outreach and engagement. So, what does that look like? But before I actually go there, you want to engage with this group. So, you want to comment on something that they've posted. You maybe want to share their content. Maybe you want to tag them in something relevant. And so, you're doing this so that you can warm the connection before reaching out formally. I hope this makes sense. So, here's the big takeaway. Your company page followers are not just your audience, they're potential referral relationships. So, by mining your follower list and then deliberately growing your follower base, you will find prospects who already know of you and then follow you. I want you to treat this as a targeted subset of your social strategy, okay? Not just as an afterthought. So, super important. Keep that list of followers handy and work on growing the follower segment that you need. And from this point on, then you can actually start to do the outreach. All right, so now that we've identified who we want to engage and we've warmed up your mindset a little bit around this idea, let's go through the practical outreach and the engagement framework that you're going to use, because this is where social media stops being just posting and really starts being relationship building. So, first things first, please don't jump in with, will you refer clients to me? Okay, I know that sounds pretty obvious. And that scares people off, obviously. So, think in terms of connection, value, conversation. So, here's what you need to do you need to pick one referral partner prospect that you've identified. I want you to visit their profile and look at what they've posted recently. Do you share a common interest or topic? Maybe comment on one of their posts or share something of theirs that resonates. You can also tag them or mention them in a post if appropriate. And I want you to be careful about that, because when you tag or mention people, it should really be appropriate and meaningful. So, this public engagement gives you visibility and credibility. And what it says is, I see you and I value your work. Why this matters so much is because research on LinkedIn messaging shows that people are far more likely to engage when they feel seen and when their content or interests are referenced. So I want you to think about that comment that I've just made, because this is super important. LinkedIn messaging is a powerful tool, but you also want to make sure that you're creating engagement around this. And by doing this, you're setting up your outreach so that it's not cold. And that's super important, because you want the referral partner to acknowledge you and start that conversation with you, or at least continue that conversation. So let's talk about behind the scenes. And that in particular is the DM process. And by the DM process, I'm referring to the direct messaging. So this is your one-on-one conversation starter with the referral partner. Here's the process that I need you to follow step by step. So first off, you pick a person, someone who follows your company page or appears in your follower list, or someone that you've identified externally as a good referral partner. Then you need to make sure that you've done the warm up, right? Remember what I just said. You've engaged with their content. Maybe you've commented. Maybe you've shared something of theirs so that they aren't completely unaware of you. And then you want to craft a short, personalized message. And it should really be conversational and thanking them for following your page. First off, I think that's really important. And then asking them how you can learn more about them and how you might be able to support each other. Plain and simple, right? You can also ask them if they'd be open to a brief conversation of some kind. So it's pretty informal, but it's not asking directly about their referrals that they can send your way. It's more about starting the conversation. So you want to make sure that your message references them, meaning their role and what they do. And you also want to talk about what you do and who you help in one brief sentence so they can see the connection or the link. And you also want to keep it low pressure, right? You're asking to learn and explore, not immediately asking for a referral. See the difference here? So it's super important that we lead with offering value first. You're positioning what you can bring, not just what you want. Research shows that a DM on LinkedIn can get around double the response rate of a cold email. Okay, that's pretty powerful. So the next thing you want to do is you want to follow up respectively if you don't hear back within the 5 to 7 days. And the follow up should always add value. It's not just making an ask again. You can say something like, I found an article your team might find helpful regarding mediation, and I'd be happy to send it if you like. So, why this works is because direct messaging gives you a private, one-to-one channel with the referral partner. And they feel like you respect their time, you value their work, and you're seeking to collaborate and not just sell them. So, once you've started this conversation, you want to invite collaboration. And when I say collaboration, it should be collaboration in a way that makes sense. For example, a LinkedIn live video with them on a topic about maybe what financial planners should know about divorce mediation. But the idea here is that these collaboration moves do several things. First off, they raise both of you in each other's networks, and that's important when you're building a referral partnership. It also deepens the relationship because you're actually working together and you're seeing how each other works. So, this really helps to deepen the relationship. And you're also broadcasting to your referral partners network that you are a credible professional worth referring to. It's not just one off. This is all about how to scale this process. And I think this is super important. So, you want to set a target. For example, maybe you're going to send 5 personalized DMs this week to referral partner prospects. What you need to do is then track your metrics. How many DMs did you send? How many replies did you receive? How many chats booked? How many referrals resulted from this? And then you want to review this weekly. Which messages got responses? Which ones didn't? And then it's important to refine your outreach based on what's working. So, research suggests that shorter messages and personalized references always boost reply rates significantly. And you also want to keep your calendar aligned so that you are simultaneously posting public content that supports your outreach. You warm up your referral partner prospects via public engagement. You send a personalized DM that starts a conversation and not a pitch. You offer collaboration and value, and then you scale this process in a repeatable way. Okay, I hope this is making sense. All right, so if you're posting on social media, but you're not seeing the referrals or conversations that you've hoped for, then we should definitely talk. So, book a free strategy call with me where we'll spot your hidden referral partner opportunities, and then we'll help you map out your social media in a way that actually starts working for you. So, this is you, and you're interested in how our services might be able to help you do this, then please click the link in the show notes and select a time. All right, now that you have a list of referral partner prospects and you've started building a conversation, warm-ups, DMs, etc., let's talk about the content and the collaboration strategy that's going to actually amplify those referral partner relationships. Because here's the truth: you don't just want to reach referral partners, you want them to recognize you, to trust you, and see you as someone worth talking to and worth referring clients to. And in the end, we know that content plus collaboration really is what makes this all possible. So let me break this down into actionable steps. So, you want to start by creating content that is designed for your referral partners, not just for end clients. And we do this with our clients all the time. We do have a social media service for our clients. And when we write for them, we write not only for their end clients or the clients who actually hire them, but we also write for their referral partners. For example, what do therapists need to know about mediation that could help their patients? This kind of content positions you and your practice as someone who understands the world of the referral partner and really shows that you're ready to work with them. So, we know from research that the best content always answers common questions that your clients ask you in sessions with you. So, think about those questions. And that can be an important way to create content that matters. When you publish an article or a post from your company page, then what you're starting to do is you increase your visibility in the network of your referral partners as well, because they are followers of your page. So you also want to invite your referral partners into the content creation process when it makes sense to do so. As I mentioned, you want to co-collaborate with them on maybe an article and really see how you can help build each other up in that area. So, you also want to build an exclusive space for your referral partner network. Think about inviting these other referral partners to join your network. Maybe it's a Facebook group that you've created, and you can use the group to drop short resources, updates, and asking for their feedback. This really keeps your referral partner network warm, engaged, and thinking of you regularly. And it also creates a lot of great conversations. So when a referral opportunity arises, you're top of mind rather than if they remember me, maybe they will send something my way. So, super important to think about how to do that. Now, if you already run monthly workshops or webinars, social media actually just amplifies them. And this is how, really, because you can promote your event on LinkedIn, Instagram, or Facebook. You can call all therapists and financial planners or whoever your referral partners are to join your workshop on these strategies that you're going to be teaching. And then you can also tag them. And after the event, you can post a short recording or highlight a clip, tag the referral partners who joined. And this is just a way for them to share your work as well. But what can happen is if you're holding these workshops or webinars regularly, then your referral partners can actually bring people to your webinar on a continual basis, right? So this is important. They can help fill that up for you as well. I think it's important to really think about how to create these opportunities for more visibility. Why this is important is because if you're a lawyer, mediator, or divorce professional, your business model depends heavily on referrals from other professionals. When you target your content and you create collaborations with them, you're actually speaking their language, you're solving their pain points, and you're gaining access to their networks. So instead of posting content that only speaks to clients, what you're doing is you're also posting content that says, hey, I understand your world as a referral partner, and I can help you help your clients as well. Okay, that's basically what we're trying to do here. And that transforms you from a service provider into a partner as well. So, what do you need to do this week? Well, you can think about writing a LinkedIn post specifically for your referral partner audience. You can identify one referral partner that you want to invite for a collaborative post or maybe a collaborative event. And then think about promoting your next workshop or webinar to that referral partner network and think about how powerfully that can work to help bring in more leads into your webinar. I think by doing these things, you're going to start shifting your social media from just posting to partner engaging. And that's really important. And that's where real referral generation happens. So I hope this is making sense because we're trying to demonstrate here that social media does produce revenue. It does bring in new clients, and it's important to think about the ways to strategically use social media so that you are getting those results. All right, how do we put this into action? So, within the next 7 days, I want you to go into your LinkedIn company page. And by the way, if you don't have one, it's super easy to create one. So get on that and get it started as soon as you can. And then what you're going to want to do is you want to identify your top 10 referral partner prospects. These are the people who already follow you or engage with you and who are likely to refer clients to you. And by the way, if you go to your LinkedIn company page and you see that you don't have many referral partners in there that are following your page, guess what? This is the best opportunity to go through your network on LinkedIn and start asking the appropriate people to follow your page. Okay, so that's an important step to take. Once these people follow you and engage with you, they're going to be more likely to refer clients to you. So, super important to think about that. Once you've got that list of 10, the next step is over the next 2 or 3 weeks, I want you to plan one social media touch point with each one of them. So that could be a comment on their LinkedIn post or a like and share with a thoughtful note. You can send a personalized direct message inviting them to chat or possibly co-collaborate. You can do a value share, right? A piece of content, a resource, or an article that's going to specifically help them with their work, or an invitation to collaborate on a post is going to be super important as well, or maybe a live video or a joint resource. The key here is one intentional, personalized action for each person on your list, not just one blanket message to many. Okay, I hope this is making sense. You really want one meaningful touch per person. If you're posting on social media but not seeing the referrals or the conversations that you hoped for, then we should definitely talk. Please book a free strategy call with me and we'll go through what's working and what isn't working. And the best way to do this is to click the link in the show notes and book your call. So that's it for this episode, folks. Thank you so much for joining me today. And I believe that when you take these steps to identify, engage, and collaborate, you're going to start to turn your social media into the referral partner engine that your practice needs. See you in the next episode.